Hey everybody, good morning. Today is Thursday, April 16th. Yeah, April 16th. And I am just gonna introduce this day's lesson with some short just updates on my seeds. I wanna talk about your trees. But the interesting thing is today we're gonna talk about decomposers and scavengers. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I record in my kitchen because this is the space that I have. And over my shoulder is our fruit basket that we have. And we changed that out. I put apples and bananas. I've got some limes in there. And what else is down there? Oh, I've got some pears down there. And it's funny because we're talking about decomposers today. And bacteria is a type of decomposer, and bacteria is everywhere. And so people like to go, oh my gosh, bacteria, yeah, we got to get rid of it. Some bacteria is really good and we need it. In fact, all bacteria is, well, that's not true, but we need a lot of bacteria. And there's a lot of stuff going on with fruits, but I just had to laugh because I was thinking about decomposers and scavengers, and I noticed that we need to hurry up and start using those bananas because they're turning brown because they're starting to decompose. Isn't that interesting? Not really, but it was funny. Okay, let me talk to you really quickly about my seeds. So the other day, earlier in the week, I was showing you this seed that opened, and the little germination, the bean sprout, is right, oh, I thought it fell out, is right here, okay? And I'm gonna split that open because it's important to me that you see what's inside. Okay, so I'm gonna put that next to my, oh, I wish I could see this a little better on camera. All right, when you guys open your seeds, if you want to, if you can, open your seeds, and you're gonna see that basically all of this inside here is what's called stored energy. So this is where this bean sprout gets the energy to grow. It's very similar to a yolk in an egg in that the chicken embryo will use that yolk as a source of energy. And if anybody's ever seen chickens being hatched, you know that after a chicken is hatched, there's nothing left. There's no yolk, there's no white egg stuff, there's none of that stuff. That's all that's being used to nourish the chicken. This is true for all producers. All producers have stored energy. So that's what we eat, and that's where we get our energy from the plant. So like an apple tree is a plant and it stores its energy in apples. Bananas are the fruit that has the stored energy. Carrots, that's where the stored energy is. So that's interesting, and I wanted to share that with you, and I want you to kind of start thinking about that. In addition, I told you my second lima bean was not doing very well, and I was probably going to throw it away. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that bean sprout. So I'm going to keep him going for a little while, see what happens. Just wanted to remind you to continue to take pictures of your tree. I'm really seeing some changes in my tree, and hopefully next week we'll get some warmer weather and then we'll really see some changes. So that's kind of fun and exciting. And other than that, let me share my screen with you. We're going to have kind of an easy day today. I've asked you to do two different activities this week already. And so I wanted to give you a day that was just kind of not an easy day, but more of I want to engage your minds with visual representations and kinesthetic activities. I want to make those connections, those real world connections with you about decomposers and scavengers. So for Thursday, our standards are the same as yesterday. They're just the general strand standards because I just want to help you guys kind of get some background information so that we can use this background information as we move forward to with our science investigations. So we're going to be looking at interdependent relationships and ecosystems. And so how do scavengers and decomposers fit in that energy cycle? And so, of course, we're going to be talking about 7-8, which is matter and energy in organisms. and in ecosystems. So your objective today is the student will understand the role of decomposers and scavengers through composting activities that are taking place in New Hampshire. So I've got a video that I want you to watch, and then you're just going to comment on the discussion thread. There's no homework today. Part of your activity is to comment on the discussion thread. And all I'm going to do is just ask you, what are some comments? What are some thoughts that you have after watching this video? Again, please feel free to talk with your other, respond to your other fellow classmates. If you get on there and 10 people have made a comment before you, read through them really quickly. And then, can you guys do that? I should probably ask if you can do that. Let me know if you cannot do that. Somebody tell me. We can't see everybody else's threads because nobody's replying to anybody else's threads, and it may be because you can't see them. And if that's the case, I need to know that, because then that changes how I'm going to do things moving forward. All right, see my little alarm right here to go take my tree picture. I have to go take my tree picture. You guys, when you open this up, you're going to see the link to the video. Watch the video and leave a comment. Have a great day, you guys. I will talk to you. Oop, I have to stop sharing. All right, you guys, have a great day. Talk to you later.